Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Edoggz Reviews. Today I will be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United G1 Universe Autobot Gears. Gears is meant for ages 8 and up, and he is a deluxe class figure that does come in robot mode, as you can see on the right. So let's get the box out of the way so we can concentrate more on the figure. So the front of the box, we already have him in his vehicle mode with his weapon on the hard top of the truck. As you can see there, on this side of the box, we have all these various characters. Underneath that, we have the 40-year anniversary on the bottom. On the back of the box, it says G1 Universe Autobot Gears. We have them with this gun here. We have this, a piece of accessory that we have to put together. It takes 12 steps to getting into this vehicle mode. On this side, we have an up and close picture of Gears' face there. On the bottom is just a faraway shot there. On the top, it just says Transformers Legacy United. There on the bottom, it has the manufacturers and product warnings and barcodes and things and such. And there it is as a whole. Inside of the box, you get these lovely, easy instructions to follow, and they're very easy to follow. Let me just say that. Second, are these two accessories. One is his chest, which they thought of had and said, hey, they're going to steal this thing. Let's package it behind the figure. So all you have to do is plug this into these two slots, and you're pretty much good to go. And you can detach this if you feel like when you get into the vehicle mode, once I get there. And you have this gun right here, which is all painted in black, nicely sculpted. Kind of looks like a real gun type of machine gun type of deal. And you can put it in any hand you so see fit. Put it in that hand if you want. Now there's a tab off the side, and what you can do there is you can plug it into this port right here, into his backpack. So you have that kind of a look going on, or maybe you like the opposite, because there is a port there, and you can pop that in there. Oops, excuse me. You have that going on, but we're going to put it in the sand. Now, Gears is an Autobot. The box says his function is reconnaissance, and he has one ability in the robot mode, which are these jump jets that are in his feet. So if you look underneath his feet, you're going to see these two holes there. And what you can do is, if you happen to have a stand that can wrap around his waist, you can take these special effects parts, you pop it into his feet, and you can have him flying right like that. Now, this enables him to fly about 20 miles in the air, and you can use various special effects parts if you need to kind of give that illusion that he's actually flying. So you kind of have that going on. But let me just take you around the figure. So this is the front of the figure, as you can see. The original G1 figure had chromed legs, but they decided to go with the gray to match with all the other grays and stuff. And it's not as shiny as the paint that's up here. But this is what it looks like from the side. This is what it looks like from the back. This is what it looks like from the side. And we can get a close-up look of his face, but I have to take off the light. Give me 1 second. Let's take that off. Right, and that is what his face looks like. I have to go through a lot of settings just to get his face. That's crazy. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Now, articulation is very, very easy. Now on the arm, it can go all the way out like that. Because we can do 360 degrees here. It's double jointed at the elbow, not only for the, just sake of the figure, but it's also for the transformation. There's bicep swivel there, and there's a swivel at the wrist. Now, before I move on, the original G1 didn't have all of that stuff. It was just one straight arm with a wheel on it, and the only thing you can do was this. So the advancements. Legs can go up there, and it gets stopped by this this piece right here on his waist, right? But we can bring it down on the knee, which is a double jointed knee there. We bring this arm up, bring the leg down. There's a swivel here on the thigh. We can bring it up on the leg like so. Right? There's a swivel at the foot. You can bring that out. I wouldn't say swivel. That's normally called ankle rocker. You can do that. Ankle rocker this way, and the opposite way on the other foot. You can do that. On this side of the foot, you can bring up the leg this far. If you need to bend that knee, you can bring it down like that, and it will get stopped by the backpack. You have this rotation at the waist, and you have a butterfly joint here. So you can swing back this way if you need to, or you can swing forward. And that's on both sides. You can do that. And that's also for the transformation. I do like that. Now the head can move that way, and that way. Now, the backpack can move out of the way. So if you wanted to, just swivel this all the way around. You can get 360 degrees on the head. And that is about it for that. Now, let's do some comparisons before we do anything else, because I always seem to forget those. Right. So we're going to bring in Huffer, who is a former Minicon himself. The quality of this is much better than that. And I say that in the arms, in the arms and the shoulder, because the shoulders on this one, yeah, they're a tad loose, but they're not flip floppy type of deal. But you have two Minicons there. Right. That's from the front. That is from the side. They still suffer from the backpack. Here it is from the back. Here it is from this side. And that's about it for that. We could bring in two smaller pieces. Let's bring in some cassettes. So we have this cassette right here. Technically, these guys are core class-ish, or you can still consider them as accessories. It's up to you, but they do sell these separately as core class if you wanted to. And that's how he stands against these two. Next is Perceptor. And Soundwave. They're both deluxes, and they tower over him, and that's because he's a Minicon. What can you do? Now in the show, he has the ability to be annoying sometimes. He likes to complain and stuff, but he always helps out in the end. So let's get into the transformation. I'm gonna get rid of all of this. Right. We're gonna see if we can dim the light just a little bit. There we go. That's the light I want. Right, so the first thing we want to do, is we want to curl the arms up. So you want to curl these up till right about there, like that. Do the same thing on the other side. We're going to curl these arms all the way up, like that. Bring these down. Bring the chest down, excuse me. Bring the chest down. And you can use that butterfly joint or movement to bring the arms in like that. Bring the arms in like that. Now from here, you can tackle the front clip of the truck or the engine bay. You can just bring that backwards like that. And from here, I like to divert from the transformation. I like to turn the head around like that. From here, you just flip it up like that. And you want to take these wheels and you want to fold them out. Right? You want to bring them forward. Now, before we do that, there's a port here and there's a port there, and there's just two pegs. If I can get it on camera. Let me see, hold on. Right, so the pegs are right there. One right there and there's one right there. And you just flip this over. Now, sometimes you do have to use a little oomph to get these plugged in, because they're going to just pop right back out anyway, like that. Right, so you bring this up like that. Very easy. Make sure all of this is down. Right, so from here, you want to turn it around. You want to see these two blue things. These are his heel spurs. And you take this, bring it down. You take that, bring that down. On this part right here, where the cab sits, you want to see two slots. One on this side, one on that side. You have two pegs, rectangular pegs down here on the blue section. One on that side and one on that side. And what you do is you want to use the double jointed knee to flip this around. So you take this and you're going to bring it all the way around like that. Now, from right here, you're going to get stopped. So what you do here is you have to push this back a little bit and push this down like that. Same thing on the other side. You're going to bring this around until you get stopped by this piece right here, right? And what you want to do is you want to push back and push down. Mash this down, make sure that's in. Right? Now from here, you take the chest, unplug it like that, bring it down. You want to bring this piece up. Now before you do that, there's two pegs. There's a peg there, and then there's two slots, one right there, one right there. And just bring this up and you mash this together. Before you finish, there's two more pegs in the knee section. And there's two slots, which you probably can't see. There's one there and there's one there. And you pop this off. Now, there is an option for this. You can take this off if you do not like this on the back. In fact, you can bring this down, and that's the option you're going to be left with if you decide to do that. So you're just going to have the double jointed knees, you know, peeking out like that. So it's a thing. It's a thing. And you take these two wheels and you bring them out. And here you go. You have them in this vehicle mode. We have it from this side, right? The chrome and the metal here on wheels. You have the back. We don't have any rear lights, but hey, it's okay. But at the same time, same thing on this side. You have the front. You have this bulky bumper there with the huge grille. The windows are painted. I prefer the transparent ones. You tell me where you at, transparent or non-transparent. What do you want, transparent or painted? Which one do you like? All right. On the bottom, you can't really tell what it is unless you're really looking for these hands there. And plus, this is not tapped in. There we go. Right? Now, some say it's a 1983 Chevrolet S10, but according to the Wikipedia, It's a four-wheel drive off-road pickup truck. Now, to harp on that, it's one of those four-door pickup trucks, so it's heavy duty, and you can see the wheel clearance between the body and the wheel. You know, it's built for four-wheel drive off-roading and you know, whatever else they probably doing with it, you know, off-road racing. You never know what they're doing. Now you take this gun and you can pop it on the side or the other. It's your choice what you want to do. Pop that right there. All right. Now you could put one of these special effects parts there. You can kind of have that going on, or you could take the gun, you put it on the hard top. Let's put it on this side. You can put it on the hard top. Oh my goodness. That wasn't supposed to happen. You can put it on the hard top like that. Let's do some comparisons. Yeah. Focusing. Thank you. So first we're going to let's bring in Jazz, which is a deluxe studio series, I think. It's hard to keep track. And we have the transparent windows on this one. Next we have Earthrise Trailbreaker, who might get replaced by that new 5-piece set that they're giving us, because the windows on the side are not transparent and windows back here, they're not transparent. So I might swap out for that gray with the blue windows for that the new piece that's coming out. So you don't want to sit down, but that's okay. And last but not least, we have Studio Series Ironhide, and you can have that going for you right there. Turn them on this side. You want to see the rear. This one's coming undone. That's from the rear. And that's from that side. Excuse the noise from outside. It's a thing. Alright, so we can get it. We can get them all on this box. Technically, this van should be over here. Well, technically, I'm just trying to find. Yeah, you can have something like that going on. Now, I do wish they changed Jazz's number from 14 back to 4. That's just me. I'm just making conversation, as you will. But I miss having that. Let me take these away. Right, now we're going to go back into the robot mode, which is very easy. I'm just going to fly through it real quick. Now, another thing that you could do before I start, you can flip these wheels away like that, and you can have yourself a hover truck. You need a stand. There is a spot for something here, and many other places you can pop that stand into. And if you have the right special effects parts, which I don't, you can make it look like it's flying or floating, if you will. You can do one of those two. So first we want to undo the back like that. We're going to bring this down like so. We're going to focus on the feet What I like to do is I like to put my thumb right about here, and it's going to give me enough leverage to pop this leg apart, like so. And you just bring that around like that. Same thing on the opposite side. Put your thumb right there. Bring this up. Bring this around. On the feet, where the windows is, you want to just flip those up, right? Easy, very easy. Flip that up, like that. Right, bring this piece down because we're not ready for that. All right. You want to tackle the front portion of the truck bay, or the engine bay, I should say. You want to bring this back. You take the two wheels, you flip them closed like that, and flip that like that. You take the arms, you want to rotate these out like so. You bring these two wheels in like that. Bring this up. Bring this chest piece down like that. And while we're here, we're going to undo the arms. Undo the arms like that. Turn the head around, and you just want to finish the backpack, which is just, you just fold it in and you plug it in. Now let me just show you that off. There's two pegs here. There's a peg there, and then there's a peg here. You can't see it, but it's there, and they plug into these two things right here on the wheels. Put the gun back in. And there you have him back in his robot mode. We're gonna bring in some peoples. Let's bring in some peoples, please. Preceptor, Huffer, Soundwave. Let's put this guy here, just for laughs. And that is about it for that. That's the scaling you see right there. So it's off center. We're just gonna move the camera over just a little bit. There you have it. Now, quick story before I end the video. A few weeks ago, maybe you've seen it, maybe you've not seen it. Target had a sale about maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, and somewhere in between there. And the core class figures were like $7.99 instead of $9.99. The deluxe stuff, I'm talking like everything, was $22.49. And that's the Gamers Edition, Legacy United. I can't remember what else was on there, but that was the price. Now everything else, leader class, they were also on sale for $22.49, which is like almost half the price of $54.99. So technically, if it was your week and you had, maybe you wanted to get something, you could have got 2 leader class for the price of $60 or something like that. Something crazy like that. They had Legacy, not Skyquake, Skyquake's brother. They had him, and Blaster, which I thought those two will go together as a sale, but just letting you know to keep your eyes peeled whenever there's a sale. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and I will respond to you. There's going to be a short break because I did order 2 things, and it's going to take a little bit longer to get those items in-house for you. And on top of that, I don't think there's anything I want from the series. I did see a twin cast, but it was $20 too much. And Blaster, Studio Series blaster keeps tempting me here and there. Should I upgrade? Should I not upgrade? That kind of stuff. So I just want to thank you, ladies and gents, for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.